My blog is about parenting, lifestyle. It's more of an inspiring blog for moms who feel like they just don't know where they're going, or they just don't know how to transition into being whatever they started out being before they were a mom. I had a son really young. I struggled. I was going to college. I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I supposed to be a mom? Am I supposed to find a job? Am I supposed to keep going to school? 5 years later, started writing about this. When you're lost in that transitional stage, I found that other people were actually commenting on these posts that I was writing where, I was finding myself, for one, I'm not money hungry, more money focused. Going out to eat, taking a family of 5 out to dinner, things that we want to do and things that we need to do to better our lives. I have to find those right places to spend my money. I coined a thrifty diva because I think about that all the time. I'm trying to inspire other people to think about those things. What do you deserve and what do you need? Where your money is best used. I'm inspired by probably the way my parents valued money, the way they valued the things they owned. My dad always drove an old truck, and my mom always had a nice car. And so it was always nicer for my mom to take me to school. People judge you on what you're in or what you're driving, and it wasn't a top of the line car, it was just a cleaner car. My dad would say, I can take you to school today, and as much as I love hanging out with my dad, I was like, but mom can take me too, So, you know what, my dad didn't care. He wanted to spend that time with me. It wasn't about what he was in or getting to spend that time with my parents. Now, my dad still drives an old truck by choice. My kids love that. They think it's the coolest thing to ride in their grandpa's truck. And there's no AC, so their windows are down and their hair's flying, but in everybody else's car, they're sitting in the AC. I'm inspired by those situations where, my parents, they didn't have the best of everything, but they made the best situations of everything. I think it's important that Prudential's here in our community to help us have those resources to be able to finance our money. My parents, I don't remember them ever having bank accounts when I was little. I remember my mom always having a stash of cash, and when that money was gone, there was no money until she got paid again. For me and for my kids, we have bank accounts, and my son has a bank account, and there's ways that we can make more money out of what we have and do things with our money properly that will give us the future benefits that I didn't have. I'm here to learn how to be more efficient with my money, and how to, even though sometimes I think I'm thrifty, I don't have it all figured out long term. My kids, I don't have any plan for them for college at this moment in time. Yes, I think about it all the time, but sometimes I just don't know how to get there. I'm here to be inspired by other people's ideas, figure out what I need to look for, or where I need to go with how we save our money, make our money. I realize I'm not alone, and there are options out there for us. It's inspiring to hear other women say, you know what, I'm afraid that my future self won't have it all together. Your significant other, what if something happened to them? What are you gonna do? Other people are saying, if you're saving now, in 5 years, there can be a new 5 years, and there can be a new situation where you feel like you can save up for that, or you can plan for what's gonna happen to my mom if something, if she gets to that point where she needs help, or she's gonna retire and she's not gonna be able to do what she wants to do. So just hearing these stories of how other women are in the same boat, or they're already thinking of the next step, the step that I hadn't gotten to, I feel like that's a great way for me to move forward.